Waste garbage is the biggest hazard of the world and it has engulfed many countries up to the brim, providing detrimental to ecosystem, land and water reservoirs. All over the globe, the battle to eradicate and treatment of waste is underway, though it is an unending issue. Our nation is also not an exception, and here in our small state of Goa, which spans in some 3,700 kilometers, has waged a war against garbage. In this war, many agencies, government or private, are delivering their heroics.
But there is certainly one superhero who has been performing consistently in waste recovery, reduction and treatment. YIMBY. YIMBY is an acronym for Yes in My Backyard. What YIMBY has been doing all over the years has been phenomenal and outstanding in the terms of dry and wet waste management. YIMBY is Goa's first waste management startup and just with a span of 3 years is now the largest waste management firm. YIMBY operates under the banner of Innovativa Waste Aid and Management Private Limited and is also into setting up of holistic waste management systems and technology for waste handling, waste storage, waste collection, waste segregation, waste reduction, waste treatment, waste monitoring, waste regulations, liquid and solid waste management.
Gaurav Pokre, Managing Director, and Sai Prasad Bhartu, Chief Operating Officer, heads the young and innovative team of YIMBY. With its head office situated at Mapusa, they have a well-organized setup and a systematic working environment. YIMBY offers complete single-point contact decentralized solid and liquid waste management solutions to residential buildings, commercial businesses, industries, urban and village local bodies, and individual waste generators, thereby taking the responsibility and recycling the waste scientifically.
Let us meet the man at the center of attraction, Gaurav Pokre, CEO of YIMBY, on its journey so far.
I'm Gaurav Pokre, the founder and managing director of Innovativa Waste Aid and Management Private Limited. When it comes to waste management and recycling, the key is to keep things simple. A lot of individuals, communities, and even businesses want their waste management services to be comparatively priced, top-notch environmental services to be followed, and most important, to be convenient and reliable. YIMBY is a brand of Innovativa Waste Aid and Management Private Limited, which has a wealth of history, which has experience and is committed towards making it India's first brand into waste management. A bespoke detailing into helping our clients and waste generators choose the right technology, get the right equipments, and also to neutralize the carbon footprint. YIMBY, just like any other startup or any other company, wants to make waste management as simple as buying groceries from a supermarket. The future is bright. We want to make waste management 100% technology oriented, 100% IoT based, so that all our clients and even the compliance authority may get all the statistics of waste management at fingertips. YIMBY also is proposing to launch an easy EMI option that will be called as YIMBY Treat. That could be, you can have a subscription model for all your waste generated. YIMBY is Yes in My Backyard for you all.
Now let's see how YIMBY is making an impact one household at a time, cleaning the society from waste and getting the best out of the same waste. With expertise and experience, YIMBY operates across Goa. We first take a look at the waste treatment plant for urban local bodies. Biomethanation plant. This is a biomethanation plant in urban governing body jurisdiction. YIMBY is specialized in design, build and operate waste management plants. In this plant, following scientific methods, biogas is produced from food waste and stored in the balloon. Further, the biogas is converted into electricity. The best part of this plant is it runs on the electricity generated through the waste treatment by the plant itself and also provides electricity for other purposes. Minister for Tourism, shares his thoughts on waste management and YIMBY's efforts.
I'm very happy that what Gaurav has started today, he must have started it back and launching it today, is something which everyone looks for. Garbage management, what he has, Joshua Mullasha, YIMBY is the right word. Yes, in my backyard. That which garbage is a basic concept. You need an aggregator to start giving a solution. And whether it's biogas, whether it's generating electricity, he's come up with options and solutions which I think everyone would look for. I'm happy that he has started the way he has been putting his passion together, knowing Gaurav for a long time. I've seen one thing, as a businessman or as an entrepreneur, he puts his mind, body, soul and a lot of passion in the ventures he takes up. And that is very important for any person who takes this type of business opportunities ahead.
Housing complex or a township generates massive amount of sewage and garbage, as we know. YIMBY caters its service here too. The sewage water is collected, accumulated, treated and converted into crystal clear water which can be used for gardening or washing purpose. One of the best examples of best out of waste. In the coming future, where we are anticipating global water crisis, this method could save a day. The technician explains how sewage water is turned into pure water.
The sewerage first enters in the parking chamber. Here solid waste is filtered and only liquid is transferred further. The next chamber is oil-filled chamber. This chamber holds the oil particles in the water. The water is collected further in collection tank. Two submersible pumps feed the water in aeration. Here the bacteria in the water is cleaned. Secondary siding tank settles the biomass and the water is further treated in the chlorine tank which is filtered and stored in the garden tank. ETP and RO plant Sikeri.
YIMBY extends its service across hospitality segments catering into a few 5-star properties. One such renowned property is in Kandolim. Here, sewage water of the entire property is converted into clear water in a state-of-the-art facility which is used for other purposes across the property. Serving such global brands in hospitality adds the much needed boost to improve its performance and accountability towards our environment.
This RO plant is 2000 rph. Water from the raw water tank with the help of pump is sent to pressure sand filter. It further is transferred to activated carbon filter. Passing through 2 cartridge filters, this high pressure pump transfers the water and loaded through permit and stored in the treated water tank. The operations team is the backbone of any organization. Let us listen to Sai Prasad Bhartu, Chief Operating Officer of YIMBY.
Hi, I am Sai Prasad Bhartu. I am the Chief Operating Officer of YIMBY. With more than 15 years of experience in water, wastewater and waste management sector, I drive the sales and the day-to-day operations of the company. Since our inception in May 2019, we have executed numerous projects of biogas to electricity, sewage and effluent treatment, sanitary waste treatment, water treatment and reverse osmosis, dry waste recycling and wet waste composting. We have even conducted educational and awareness programs for local community too. Our startup has grown multifolds, not only in terms of revenue, but also in terms of generating employment for the youth. Our customer-centric approach, 24/7 availability, high-end technologies, expert team of engineers and technicians, and a unique one-stop shop business model has helped us in being the front runner in this sector. Our aim is to make YIMBY the flag bearer for decentralized waste management under Swachh Bharat mission, and we shall strive to keep this momentum going on for years to come.
Joshua D'Souza, Deputy Speaker and Mapusa MLA, praises the initiatives by YIMBY in his constituency.
Mapusa generates around 20 to 25 tons of waste every day. तरी असताना म्हापशान आमी 10 वार्डांनी we have outsourced garbage collection. It is the only city that has one of the first all-in-one waste to gas plants in the state of Goa. It has a capacity to turn 5 tons of waste every day and convert around the same amount into gas. Similarly, over the next couple of years, we hope to extend garbage collection, outsourcing garbage collection to the remaining 10 wards in the city of Mapusa. I sincerely thank YIMBY for all its supports, all its initiatives, its innovative thinking, new ideas, and wish this institution all the very best to become one of Goa's and India's #1 startups.
Now let's take a look at other plants across Goa.
Now we move on to our next location of where YIMBY operates. This is a project wherein YIMBY has set up its local composting unit. The wet and dry waste is turned into compost and used as manure for the landscape.
YIMBY is an aggregated par excellence. YIMBY gets all the stakeholders in the waste management, that is, urban local bodies, institutions, original equipment manufacturers, service providers, environmental engineering companies, pollution control agencies, and social groups or NGOs, all under one roof. This helps the end user in interacting and dealing with just one vendor company instead of working with several companies in this unorganized sector.
Now we are going to see how biodegradable waste is treated using prefabricated technology, converting waste into biogas and later the same into power or electricity. YIMBY generates electricity at their plant built and operate for a village panchayat.
Kamoli Panchayat. YIMBY has also set up small capacity biomethanation plant for the village panchayat and housing societies in Kamoli, Salsad. Wet waste is turned into biogas and used for cooking. Sarpanch appeals to other panchayats to follow the course.
I'm Basilio Fernandez, Sarpanch of Kamoli in Salsad. Here we segregate wet waste and treat it, which is in turn formed into biogas. And this we have installed for last 2 years. It is running well. You can see There is no smell, nothing. So I request other villages also to take a small step towards wet garbage. We have installed next to our panchayat so that to give an example to the villagers and others that if you treat it properly and if you function it properly, there is no harm, there is no smell, no any health hazard. This is an example. We treat our wet garbage over here. You can see the machine over there running, functioning, and out of that we get gas. That gas is utilized for our daycare center to make tea, food, and even during COVID time, we have supplied food for the COVID patients, which was like, cooked under this gas. In other words, we can say this is a good plant we can use for, then this plant is sufficient for our village. This is 500 kilos per day. There are others, big plant which generate even lights which can be used for your office, yeah, for other work also. I think the plant is quite good. Every village should have plant like this so that they can treat their wet garbage and get rid of the garbage problem. There is no contractor involved in it. We have appointed a person to run it, and that's why it is running smoothly. And as a Sarpanch, I take full responsibility. It is kept clean. Garbage is treated daily. See, the person is clearing it daily as and when the garbage is come.
Finally, we come to the head office of YIMBY at JMB Capitol Building, Mapusa, where the team and great minds are at work round the clock, getting the best out of waste for you and taking care of the environment.
The world has been battling with waste and its management generated by humans. However, in order to let our future generations experience this rich flora and fauna, we have to act to preserve it for posterity. YIMBY is India's first waste management consumer brand. We aim to be the most trusted, economically and influential brand name in waste management. Our broad portfolio aims to empower and encourage every citizen, community and institution to reduce, reuse, recycle and rethink about the environmental impact in consumerism. We all have to be part of this change, so come and be part of the movement. And yes, it starts in my backyard.